This is Buddy. He's a very special bear because he's the mascot for the Buddy Bag Foundation. Audley Rotary Club first heard about Buddy Bags from a visiting speaker, John Wilson, a Rotarian from Rugeley, who's an extremely hard-working ambassador for the foundation. We'll never forget he opened his talk by asking us to close our eyes and picture ourselves back in our childhood, and then imagine ourselves having to leave our home suddenly, maybe in the middle of the night, with just the clothes we're wearing, and finding ourselves in such a strange place, bewildered and frightened for the future. I'm afraid, sadly, this is an all too common occurrence where children enter emergency accommodation after fleeing domestic violence in the family home. Buddy Bags aims, though, to provide as many of these children as possible with a new backpack containing a dozen items or so which they can call their own. And inside will be packed new pyjamas, underclothes, socks and toiletries, such as a toothbrush, toothpaste, shower gel, comb, brush, etc. And also comfort items such as a book, coloured pens or crayons, and especially a hand-knitted teddy that they can give a love to. The club successfully applied for a matching Rotary Foundation grant of £2,000, and with a further £2,500 from our funds raised from previous Santa collections, we were able to fund a full pack-back day of 180 backpacks. This was planned for March, but unfortunately had to be cancelled at the very last minute due to COVID restrictions. The 2,500 items were put into store in my garage for 6 months, and later we were able to go ahead in a COVID secure environment at the community centre in our village. You will see that the tables are set out for the 5 age groups, ranging from 0 to 16. Of course, also boys and girls. So there are a great variety of items which have to be set out exactly to prepare for the packing itself. And once the last item, that is the teddy, has been packed and given a hug, and it's all packed away, it's sealed and labelled, ready to be allocated and boxed into the 30s for distribution to the 6 refugees. It felt very much like a military operation on the day, but thankfully John Wilson and his wife Leslie were there to help us and lead us along the way.
The first part of the operation is to set everything up ready for the pack. What you will see on the end of each table is a label with the age group that are being packed on that table. There is a checklist of the things that need to go on that table. So what we'll be doing first of all is emptying all these boxes and taking things to the relevant table.
Cheers.
Coronavirus, and I don't mean COVID, and that's the last time those words are to be said this afternoon. The C stands for children. But it all begins with domestic violence, as you know, and as you've also seen in the press, it has more than doubled during lockdown. So
able to take consignments to 3 local refuges ourselves, to Crewe, Cheadle and Stafford, so we were able to see at first hand how much they were appreciated by the staff at the refuges. The other 3 went to Barnsley, Manchester and London, and as you saw, they were taken by courier. The pack was a real team effort from our members and family members, and it was really satisfying to see all those bags at the end, but also a little sad knowing that each one denoted a young life turned upside down. There was also a tinge of disappointment at the end when Leslie Wilson realised she'd lost her eternity ring sometime during the pack. It could have been in any of 30 sealed backpacks, in any of 12 boxes. The following day I decided to have a look and open firstly a box destined for Crewe, and beneath the last bag at the bottom of the box there was the gold ring. It was a real stroke of luck and I couldn't wait to give them the good news. The founder of Buddy Bags in the UK, Karen Williams, deserves such great credit for running this marvellous charity, and the total backpacks supplied so far has reached an amazing 29,500. It's been an extremely rewarding project for our club, and we're really pleased that we've been able to play our part in a year where the incidence of domestic violence has increased and the supply of Buddy Bags has been severely limited due to the pandemic. Let's hope Buddy and his friends are there for these children well into the future.